Picture this: turquoise water so clear you can count the pebbles from 10 feet above. A coastline that rivals anything in the Greek islands. And a seafood dinner with that view for under €8. This is Albania. And right now, it's the most exciting destination in Europe. But here's the problem. The secret is getting out fast. And the Albania you see on Instagram today, it won't exist in 5 years. Prices are climbing. Beaches are filling up. And the country is changing in ways that most travelers don't realize. This is your window. And it's closing. I'm going to show you what Albania really looks like in 2026. The parts that are already changing, the parts that are still untouched, and the one thing this country has that Greece lost decades ago. Stay until the end for that last one. It might change how you think about travel. You're watching Escape to Europe, and this is Albania. Here's the thing most people get wrong about Albania. They see a TikTok of Ksamil Beach, book a cheap flight, and expect an untouched paradise. And 10 years ago, that's exactly what it was. But Albania went from receiving 5,000 tourists a year under its communist dictatorship to 11.7 million visitors in 2024 alone. That's almost 4 times the country's entire population. Let that sink in. The southern coast, Ksamil, Sarande, Dermi, is where most of those millions are going. And the infrastructure wasn't built for it. Beaches that used to be empty are now carved into 30 beach bars. Sunbed rentals that cost nothing a few years ago now run 15 to 35 euros a day. Some beach clubs charge 70. Sound familiar? It should. It's exactly what happened to Santorini, to Dubrovnik, to the Amalfi Coast. But here's what makes Albania different from all of them. The coast is only a fraction of this country. And beyond it, Albania is still the most authentic, most affordable, and most overlooked destination in all of Europe. Let me show you what I mean. Drive 2 hours inland from the coast and you'll reach Berat, the city of 1,000 windows. A UNESCO World Heritage Site where white Ottoman houses cascade down a hillside, stacked so perfectly they look like they're watching over the valley below. The fortress at the top has been standing for over 2,400 years. Armies reportedly refused to destroy it because it was too beautiful. A hotel here cost you 30 to 45 euros a night. Dinner for 2 with local wine, under 20 euros. In a setting that would cost 3 times that in Tuscany. Now head further south to Gjirokastër, the city of stone. This one is darker, more dramatic. Fortress-like houses with slate roofs that shimmer like dragon scales after the rain. It's the birthplace of one of Albania's greatest writers and one of its most brutal dictators. Poets and tyrants. Same streets, same stone. A guided tour of the castle? 3 euros. And if you're wondering how this compares to its neighbor across the border, a meal that would set you back 45 euros in Mykonos costs 8 to 12 here. A boutique hotel room that goes for 200 a night on a Greek island. 45 in Berat. Same Mediterranean sun. Same craftsmanship in every stone. A fraction of the price, and without a single cruise ship tourist in sight. Now, here's the number that should stop you in your tracks. In 2024, Albania's tourism grew by over 15% in a single year. 80% more visitors than 2019. The country has only 3 million people. And it's now serving 4 times that number in tourists annually. Albania is so trendy right now that travel companies have started calling other emerging destinations, quote, the new Albania. That's how fast this is moving. But the good news, the places I'm about to show you, the ones that make Albania truly extraordinary, are still years away from the crowds. If you go now, let's be honest about the coast. Yes, parts of it have changed. Ksamil in August looks nothing like the Instagram photos. It's packed, it's loud, and the sunbed prices would make a Greek island blush. But the Riviera is long, and most tourists never go past the 2 or 3 famous beaches. Tirana still has stretches where you can lay your towel for free, with the mountains behind you and the Ionian Sea in front. Himara has a waterfront promenade that comes alive at night with local families, fresh fish restaurants, and cold Korta beer for under €2. And there's a coastal road, the Llogara Pass, that climbs to over 3,000 feet before dropping back to the sea. It's one of the most dramatic drives in all of Europe. The kind of road where you have to pull over every 5 minutes because the views are too good to ignore. Quick tip: visit the Riviera in May, June, or September. The water is warm, the prices drop by 30 to 40%, and you'll have beaches that feel the way Ksamil used to. Now we go north, and this is where Albania becomes something else entirely. The Accursed Mountains. That's their actual name, Bieshket e Namuna in Albanian. A range of jagged, snow-capped peaks that look like they belong in New Zealand, not the Balkans. The village of Theth sits in a valley so remote, most Albanians have never been there. Stone towers, waterfalls, family guest houses where the owner's grandmother cooks your dinner with ingredients from the garden. A night in one of these guest houses costs 15 to 25 euros, breakfast and dinner included. And then there's Lake Koman. This might be the single most underrated experience in Europe. It's a 2.5-hour ferry ride through canyon walls so steep and narrow. Travelers call it the Albanian fjords. The ferry itself is no luxury cruise. It was built to carry cars and villagers, not tourists. But the scenery? Absolutely world-class. Think Norway. But the ticket costs 10 euros. If you've subscribed to this channel, you know we don't throw around the word unforgettable easily. Lake Koman earns it. If this kind of honest, no-nonsense travel intelligence is what you're looking for, hit subscribe. We do this every week. Most travelers skip Tirana. That's a mistake. This isn't a polished European capital that's been turned into a theme park for tourists. Tirana is raw, colorful, chaotic in the best way. The communist-era buildings have been painted in wild geometric patterns. The bunk art museums, built inside actual Cold War bunkers, are unlike any museum you've visited. One is underground, inside a massive nuclear shelter. Admission? About 3 euros. And the cafe culture here rivals Rome's. Except your macchiato costs 50 cents instead of 4 euros. For a city that was almost completely closed to outsiders until 1992, Tirana has an energy that's hard to describe. It doesn't try to impress you. And somehow, that's exactly what makes it impressive. Let me be straight with you. Albania isn't perfect. The roads in the north can be rough, genuinely rough. Public transport outside the main routes is unpredictable. Trash management is a real issue, especially along the coast, and even near Lake Koman, you'll see plastic in the water. Credit cards are still hit or miss outside of Tirana and the Riviera. Cash is king. Download Speed Taxi instead of relying on Uber, which doesn't operate here. And if you're an American or Canadian watching this, yes, Albania is safe. Violent crime against tourists is extremely rare. The US State Department rates it at the same level as France and Italy. Albanians have a cultural code called besa, a concept of honor that includes protecting guests. You'll feel it everywhere you go. This isn't a country for people who need everything to work perfectly. It's a country for people who value real experiences over polished ones. Which one are you? Tell me in the comments. So, what does Albania have that Greece lost decades ago? It's not the beaches. Greece still has incredible beaches. It's not the history. Both countries are ancient and layered. It's this. Albania still has the capacity to surprise you. When you walk through Berat at dusk and a shopkeeper invites you in for raki and conversation, that's real. When a family in Theth cooks you dinner and refuses to let you pay more than what they'd charge a neighbor, that's not a business strategy. That's besa. Greece was like this once. Croatia was like this once. Before the tour buses, before the Instagram influencers, before the cruise ships turned coastal villages into gift shops. Albania is at the exact moment where it's accessible enough to visit comfortably, but authentic enough that the experience still means something. That window won't stay open forever. The resort developments are already breaking ground. The prices are already climbing 15 to 20% a year on the coast. So if you've been waiting for the right time to see Albania, the right time is now. The world doesn't make many more places like this. Enjoy them while they last. If you want more guides like this one, real intel, no fluff, subscribe to Escape to Europe. We release new videos every week on how to explore, invest, and live in Europe on your terms. And if you want to go deeper on European hidden gems, watch this video right here. I think you'll love it. See you in the next one.